for you to drop in.
Homicide After Unsolved Mysteries, NBC Wednesday.
Remember when L.A. Law was your favorite show?
I will expect either a commitment or a resignation.
Well, starting Thursday, it will be again.
Look smart, drive smart, get smart. That's right, you'll look smart behind the wheel of a hot new Pontiac Grand Am, and you'll drive smart with a 3-year bumper-to-bumper, no-deductible warranty, 24-hour emergency service, and courtesy transportation. How? Pontiac's great new Smart Drive program. Just $219 a month for 3 years of worry-free driving. That's a smart deal. But it ends soon. Get the best selection now at your Montana Pontiac dealer, where the smart money's on Grand Am.
The Cheers gang is celebrating the new book by Dr. Lilith Sternin Crane.
It's called Good Girls, Bad Boys. Isn't that cute?
And look who's helping her promote it on TV.
The perfect example of the classic bad boy.
Sam Malone, come on down.
What could a woman expect from an evening with you?
The original bad boy tells all.
You're the one who should write a book.
Hey, we're talking bestseller here, folks. Next time on Cheers.
Weeknights at 6:30 on Channel 13, your news center.
State lawmakers turn up the heat on the debate over school equalization. And with more people moving into Ravalli County, the native Bitterrooters are fast becoming a rare breed. These are the stories making headlines for this Wednesday.
From News Center 13 in Missoula, this is the News at 6.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sandra Furlong. Toby Hatley is on assignment. The executive director of the Montana Right to Life Association says that organization and other legitimate pro-life groups are getting a bum rap over the Blue Mountain Clinic fire. Bill Fetta says a resolution drafted by the legislature in response to the fire points the finger in the wrong direction.
Attempts to fix blame and point the finger before the investigation is not even complete is basically just underway. There are a lot of things to consider. There's other evidence to consider that may point to groups that are not pro-life, that could be responsible.
Fetta says his organization has never prompted or encouraged violent acts, nor does it condone them. The sponsor of a major school funding reform proposal told a Senate committee today that the bill may not make everyone happy, but it's the best option at this time. House Bill 667 would force equalization in school funding by making some schools spend more and others less.
Make sure that we have school equalization. It's difficult because these high spenders are actually going to have to cut their budgets.
Those cuts, combined with a shift in the tax burden from the state of counties, are why the Office of Instruction says the bill won't work.
Unacceptable, and I cannot in very good conscience even stand up to you and the rhetoric of what's good about it.
The committee took no action on that bill today. The concern over fire management in Montana's wilderness continues to spark discussion with leading state experts. A special wilderness fire symposium is attracting large crowds to Missoula this week. Experts are still looking back at the massive Yellowstone fires of 1988 as a research tool. A leading representative from the Greater Yellowstone Coalition says it's time everyone agrees on a growth and management plan that steers up political boundaries.
We'll do a better job of helping people understand that healthy, functioning ecosystems sometimes involve events that are not aesthetically pleasing, and that's just fine. Ecosystems recover and can be healthier for it.
Coalition members believe natural fires can turn out to help the environment if treated correctly. The Montana Wilderness Association wants education to lead the future, with children being the cornerstone of nature's lessons.
Going to schools and start with the kids, because fire in the wilderness is not, and the issues that surround that are not something that there are a lot of short-term answers to. We have to look at the long-term.
The symposium continues to churn up discussion over values and philosophy linked to the Montana Wilderness Act and goals for the state's future. The forum runs through Thursday at the University of Montana. Well, no fire season just yet, but if the weather continues the way it is, it might be a little early. Warm weather all the way through the region. Here's Jim Harmon with the first forecast at 6 o'clock.
That's right, Sandra. The first forecast at 6 o'clock. I'm here. I'm ready. 30 to 35 degrees tonight with clear skies as high pressure begins to build over western Montana. Tomorrow, a mostly sunny day. Temperatures in the 62, 63 degree range for Polson, Missoula, and the Bitterroot. A gorgeous day. Clouds will begin to increase late Thursday night into Friday. Well, we'll have more on that and all the weather coming up shortly. Sandra?
Thanks very much, Jim. I don't know what happened to your glasses. When the news at 6 continues, Missoula's International Airport may soon take on a new look. And we'll wrap up our series on Ravalli County Centennial. Tonight, Brenda Madden takes a trip down memory lane with a few of the county's natives. Stay with us.
If your heating bill seems fierce, natural gas is friendlier. It could cut some bills by 3/4. Call Montana Power to see if gas is the smart choice for you. Make the switch and take the bite out of your winter bills.
I carry out the groceries.
We're working harder here in the West.
Our cake is the centerpiece of the party.
All the extras don't cost extra.
Start your spring baking with Blue Bonnet. Get 3 one-pound boxes for $1. And add a little flavor with French's spices and extracts, now 40% off.
Here at Buttrey, we're giving the West our best.
If your heating bill feels like this, natural gas feels like this. It could cost 3/4 less. Call Montana Power to see if gas is the smart choice for you. Make the switch and lighten up.
Jeff, Deborah, so you're taking